Hey guys, it's Jeff, and today iOS 11.4 Beta 1 was released this morning to all developers. The build number for this beta will be 15F5037C, and it came in at around 2 GB on my iPhone 10. The release notes state that this update brings bug fixes and performance improvements, so let's check it out. Today's video is sponsored by Dollar Shave Club, so check out the link below. That's dollarshaveclub.com/tech-review to find out more information and get your starter kit today. So first thing is first, I couldn't get a configuration profile from the developer's website, so I had to install via iTunes, but once that install process finished, everything was up and running without any issues. Now, moving on to iOS 11.4 running on my device, and I couldn't find any new features. To be honest, I wasn't really expecting any, given that we didn't see any banners or anything when loading up iOS 11.4 and starting the device for the first time on that version. But I do have some positive news for you guys. iMessages, specifically in relation to the being in the iCloud, is still here in this beta. It was there for me in iOS 11.3 betas and the official version of iOS 11.3, but some people do not see this in the iCloud menu in iOS 11.3. So it is here in beta 1 of iOS 11.4. So hopefully Apple will continue to develop that feature, and hopefully you'll be seeing it on your device really soon if you do not see it currently. One thing that I did notice in the UI of iOS 11.4 Beta 1 is that you can see that we have the mute button here, but obviously we are changing the volume. Now, this does kind of play in line with music being played, so you can see that the volume UI in the middle here shows up when it's not supposed to. It's very annoying and it kind of gets in the way. You typically only see that when you use the volume buttons on the side, but when we play music, that actually doesn't happen. So it's very weird, yet you can see that the mute is on. So hopefully this feature or this control is changed. Obviously you can see that it changed back, but it's not changing the animation here on the top when you would typically see 1, 2, or 3 bars when the volume is increased or decreased. So hopefully that is fixed, but very surprisingly, that is the only bug I've seen using iOS 11.4 Beta 1. So that's really exciting to see, basically because we don't have so many bugs riddling our phones and devices in the first beta of an iOS release. Now, if we go back to the settings app and goes more specifically down to the battery menu, I really wanted to see the battery health menu that is currently, as you can see in beta, more developed. As you can see here, we have the same menu that we had in iOS 11.3 betas and the official version of iOS 11.3, and nothing has really changed. And to be honest, on the iPhone 10, this menu is basically pointless at this point in time. We can see very minimal data. As you can see, maximum capacity is at 100, and we are achieving peak performance. But that's about all we can see. We can't control anything, and since the data is so minimal, it's really not worth having at all. So hopefully Apple kind of develops this menu and puts some graphs, some more information on the bottom here, and maybe some controls that we can kind of control our iPhone more specifically in regards to battery health. More on this in later betas, hopefully. So guys, very quickly before you go, I ran some benchmarks to basically share with you because there is nothing really new in iOS 11.4 Beta 1, but since I experienced a lot more smoothness in using this device, I wanted to show you exactly how that plays out in the results. So we have a 4,195 and a 10,115, and if you look at our previous results, that is basically within the margin of error. If you look at the compute score, we have a 15,387, and that is basically within the margin of error with the score that we got previously. Now, in regards to the smoothness I just mentioned, everything is very smooth. Running the device is honestly smoother than iOS 11.3. I was quite surprised, actually blown away, because typically you don't see this type of performance pretty late on in an iOS version like iOS 11. So just all the animations are very smooth. Some of them have bugs, obviously, when you go to the volume slider there, but overall, in general, I'm really noticing a almost majestical smoothness with iOS right now, and I'm really enjoying it, and we're only in beta 1, so hopefully this continues on to later betas, and hopefully we see this final performance in iOS 11.4. So guys, that's it for iOS 11.4 Beta 1. Overall performance seems to be way smoother, but not too many new features coming in this beta. Hopefully we'll see some advancements in the later betas and hopefully some really cool items coming from Apple very soon. Anyways guys, thank you all for watching, and if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and throw us a like on the video. Also, you can always comment in the comment section down below. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.